Does anyone else just not want to be around other people? Like, I don't want to be
Okay, well, being alone all the time, like me as your new government, the king of the incels, well, I've been in solitude the last 6 years, since 2019. So, what happens is you become smarter in solitude. But I was already the world's smartest man. You have a 40% higher chance of mortality, being alone all the time, and that is worse than alcoholism at 32%. So your chances of dying are much higher being alone. We should have a human connection, but in a callous psychopath capitalist society, women care more about money and their roster than having a healthy relationship dynamic. I've never found a woman with the humility to have a healthy relationship. They're all building their roster and they're obsessed with money like all Americans. They care more about money than family. This is one of the reasons why I abolished child support as your new democratic government. Hey, if you have a carrot on a stick, should she keep that original father around or take this extortion money? Right? See, what happens is the wealth narcissist colludes with the corrupt government who wants a piece of the pie when they break apart your family, right? So all these things are compounding to have worse parenting. Hey, the government likes breaking apart your family. It likes getting a little bit of money out of you, and it wants to indoctrinate your children. It wants to raise your children instead of you. So they want weaker families, weaker relationships. Hey, when you get a divorce, you buy two of everything. Here's a second house for the man and the woman, a second car. The government likes that because it's not about family. It's not a family government. It's about capital. They like it when you buy shit. Okay? So everyone's obsessed with buying shit, and all of your relationships are crap. You know, you all put your careers before your relationship, and that's why no one has a healthy one. Name a famous person who hasn't been divorced. Your average marriage ends after 8 years on average. So that's the thing. Women can't keep their gender role together anymore to keep the family together, right? Hey, they dropped the ball on their gender role and they lack accountability. That's why you have 1,000 genders now. Okay? So it's really weird living in a world like this where everyone is a callous, cunning psychopath looking to get more money than the other guy. Hey, you can't take your money to the grave, can you? At the end of your years, you're going to end up like Bill Gates, wanting to be a philanthropist, finally, right? You might want to give away your money at the end. Uh, you know, ants don't have capitalism. They don't have rich ants and poor ants. They just work together as a group. Maybe that's what we should do instead. And if you inject capitalism into any vector of society, take dating for example, hey, these dating apps don't care if you get a date. They only care about money. They want you to pay more. Okay, so that's the issue. Hey, you're headed for population collapse, and the dating apps only care about money. Okay, and they have a monopoly. Take music, for example, how capitalism ruins music. Look at Spotify. Spotify pays the artist 0.003 for every track that you stream. That's what the artist gets paid. And they have a monopoly on music. Do you want that to continue? Right? So, uh, it ruins everything. Dwight D. Eisenhower warned about the rise of the military industrial complex. What if these military contractors care more about money than human life? You might have wars that go on forever. such is the case. They want to sell their product, weapons and bombs. Well, what if you want world peace? What if you want tranquility? What if you want common sense, right? A callous capitalist doesn't care. They care about the bottom line. They care about making more money. All right? So that's the issue here. You can't find anyone who's not obsessed with capitalism and making money. You know what I would like? A woman who would actually be with me in the moment. They all have their schedules. I have a schedule to go this way, that way. I'm going to go get my Gucci bag and get pooped on in Dubai, and they're going to give me 50 grand. Hey, that's what women are thinking about. They're not thinking about having a healthy relationship or a healthy family. I've never met a woman who didn't abuse law enforcement. So, hey, men go MGTOW. Men avoid the women eventually because, hey, they're all like this. They're all conceited sexual narcissists. And you want a loyal woman. Loyalty is royalty. You want a woman with the humility to sleep with you in the dumpster, not a pretentious snot who must have a 5-star hotel all the time. Oh, you can't find any women like this, and that's the issue. You can't have a healthy relationship in a capitalistic society where everyone turns the other way just to make a buck. All right? So, who out there wants to have a healthy relationship? You know, it's a big deal because you're trying to find a woman you can trust. Well, humans are the second most dangerous species next to the mosquito. You're all talking about should women fear men or bears more? Actually, it's the men who should fear the women. Okay? If they don't love men according to science and the hair test, hey, your girl might poison you one day if she gets jealous.